Welcome to Scholanetz. Please like and subscribe to learn math with easy and step-by-step explanations.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. In this video, we will be discussing about decimals. So what we will learn under decimal? First, we will see what is decimal, place value of decimal, how to express the decimal in the word forms, extended form of decimal and the rounding of decimal. In this video, I will first cover the first three things, that is what is decimal, place value of decimal and the decimal expressed in words. In the next video, I will cover the extended form of decimal and the rounding of decimal. So let's go started. First of all, we will see what is decimal. So what is decimal? Decimal is a way of writing numbers that uses a decimal point. This is the decimal point. Why it use the decimal point? To separate the whole number part from the fractional part. Okay. So what is decimal? Decimal is particularly a way of writing numbers that uses a decimal point to separate the whole number from the fractional part. Okay. And where it should be, how it should be written? The whole number part is written on the left of the decimal point. Okay, this is the decimal point and the whole number should, where the whole number should be written, the whole number should be written on the left side of the decimal point. Like here it is 7. 7 is on the left side of the decimal point, so it is the whole number. And the fractional part is written on the right of the decimal point. This is the decimal point and this is the right side of the decimal point. So this, if it is 5, so this is the fractional part. This is the whole number part and this is the fractional part. And this is called the decimal point. So what is decimal? Decimal is basically a way of writing by using a decimal point to separate the whole numbers from the fractional part. Take some example to understand it in an easy way. For example, this is the number 82.16. Okay. So what is this? This is in the decimal form. Why? Because we are using a decimal point here. That's why it is becomes the decimal form. This is called the decimal point. When we separate the whole numbers and the fractional part with a point, it is, that point is called the decimal point. Okay, and these are the 82 is on the left side of the decimal point, so it is the whole numbers. Okay, and 16 is on the right side of the decimal point, so it is the fractional part. Okay, or you can say that decimals are another way of showing fractions. Okay, what are decimals? Decimals are another way of showing fractions. Okay, we have not learned about the fraction. I will cover that topic also, but here we are talking about the decimal. So just understand what is decimal. Decimals are another way of showing the fraction, like 0.5. This is the decimal, and if you will turn in the fraction form, it will become 1/2. So 1/2 is a fraction and it is written in a decimal form as a 0.5. That's why you can say that decimal are the another way of showing the fraction. For example, 0.25 is 1/4, like 1/4. 0.75 is equal to 3/4. Okay, these are the fraction form and these are the decimal form. Okay, and these are the fractions. Understand? So what are decimals? When we use a decimal point to separate the whole numbers from the fractional part. Okay, or you can say it's a right showing a fraction in another form of showing a fraction. Decimals are the another way of showing fractions. Understand? Now let's go and check the another part of decimal, that is the place value of decimal. Now we will learn the place value of decimal. Like we learn in the whole numbers that whole numbers have place value. So just like the whole numbers, decimals also have place value. And how we learn the place value of the whole number? We learn first the place value chart. So in the decimal also, we have to first know the what is the place value chart of decimal. If you missed my previous video about whole number, please go and check that one as well. So here we are learning about the decimal place value chart. See, this is the decimal place value chart. Can you find the decimal point where it is? See, here it is. This is the point. So this is the decimal point. And on the right side of it, it's the decimal part. And the decimal part, or you can say part of a whole, or the fractional part. On the left side of the decimal points are the whole numbers. Okay. So how we will read? We will to the right of the decimal point the part of a whole, and we read it as a tens, hundreds, thousands. And on the left side is the whole number like ones, tens, hundreds, thousand, that we already learned about it. So 100 will be, 1000 will be 1000, the 100 place it is 100, tens it is 10, ones it is 1. And after the point, this is tenth. So how we will write? We will write 0.1, and hundreds it will be 0.01, and thousands it will be 0.001. If it will be after 1000, it will be 10,000. It will be 0.0001, then 100,000, then million. It will go like that. Okay. Or you can say was tenth is equal to, if it's showing the fraction part, it will be 1 by 10. It will be 1 by 100, or it is a 1 by thousands. Okay. This is the decimal place value chart. So take one example and place that in the decimal place value chart. For example, it is 325.478. Okay. How we will place this number in the decimal place value chart? So this is the decimal part, and this is the whole number parts. So first, in the whole numbers, we will start from. Always remember that in the whole numbers, when we learn about the place value chart, whenever we are placing the numbers in the whole numbers, we were starting from the right to left. But in the decimal place value chart, it's opposite. Whenever you will start placing the number on the place value chart, you will always start from the left to right. Okay, it's just the opposite of whole numbers. It will start from left side and it will go towards the right side. But in the whole number, it starts from the right side and goes towards the left side. Like here it is 325. So 5 will comes in the ones place, 2 will comes in the tens place, and 3 will comes in the 100 place. And then is a point. Here is the decimal point. Then after that, which number it is? 10. So 10 will comes in the tenths place, 7 will comes in the hundredths place, and 8 will come in the eighth place. Understand? Hope that decimal place value is clear. See, only you have to remember that in the whole number, it starts with the ones, while in the decimal place value chart, it starts with the tens, hundreds, and thousand. It was tens here, but here it is tens. TH is added to all of this, like tens, hundreds, thousands. Okay, you have to just write 10 and then just add THS to make it in the decimal places. Then 100, then THS to make the hundreds. Similarly with the 1000, if it will be bigger number, it will go till 10,000, 100,000, million, it will go on like that. Now we learn about now we understand what is the decimal place value chart and how to place the number in the decimal place value chart. Now let's go and learn the how to find the place value of decimal. Okay, let's take some example to learn the place value of decimal. For example, 478.369. So what will be the place value of 3, 6 and 9 here? See, this is the decimal point and this is the fractional part and this is the whole number. So for whole number, it's simple. We already learned that what will be the place value of 4 here. 4 is in the 100 place. So place value of 4 will be 100. Place value of 7 will be tens. Place value of 8 will be ones. In the decimal part, what will be the place value of 3? So there is a point and we learn in the place value chart that after the decimal point, the first place value place comes is the tens. It start with the tens. Then it goes the hundreds, then it goes the thousand. So 3 is in the 10th place. Always remember to add THS. Then 6 is in the hundredth place. 9 is in the thousands place. Okay, you understand it? What's the place value of 3? The place value of 3 is tens. The place value of 6 is hundreds. The place value of 9 is thousands. Okay, hope the place value of decimal is also clear. Let's take another example so that you will understand it better. Take 6.932. Now find the place value of 9, 3 and 2. What will the place value of 9? It is after the decimal point, so it is in the decimal part, like the fractional part. So it is, and as we know that after the point first place is come tenth. So what the place value of 9 is? Tenths. Place value of 3 will be hundreds. And the place value of 2 will be thousands. So always remember that after the decimal point, first place comes the tens, then comes the hundreds, then comes the thousands. But in the whole number, it's first comes the ones, then comes the tens, then comes the hundred, then thousand. Okay, it was going from right to left, and in the decimal, it goes from left to right. Okay. I hope the place value is also clear to everyone. Now let's go and take the another topic, that is the expressed decimal in word. As we learn how to express the whole number in the word form, is how to write the numbers in the word form. Here we will see how we can write the decimals in the word form. So in expressing decimal in word means reading the whole number part first. So whenever you write the decimal in the word form, what you have to do? First, you have to read the whole number part first, then the decimal part by its place value. So how we will read the decimal part by its place value? So how we will write it? First, we have to read the whole number part first, then we will write that then we will read the decimal part, then we have to find the place value of it is, then we have to add that place value as well. Let's take example like 3.4. 3 is in the whole number side and 4 is in the decimal side. So how we will write 3? So we will just write 3, say this is 3.4. Then we will add and which number is it? Which digit it is? It is 4. First we will write simply 4, then we will see in which place it is there and what is the place value of 4. So what is the place value of 4? It is tenths. So we will just add tenths here. So how we'll write it here? 3 and 4 tenths. So you have to simply first write the digit and then you have to write the place value of that digit. Then it is expressed in the word form. So this is the way of expressing the decimal in the word form. Let's take another example like 12.36. Let's say 12.36. How will I? First we will write 12. It is 12 here. Then we will add and. After and we will start writing the decimal part. But it is 36. We will write 36. It is in the hundreds place. Right? Hundreds. Or I'll just give you one tip so that you can easily know which place value you have to add on the last, whether you have to write tenths or you have to write hundreds or you have to write thousands or 10,000. The tip is if the number has one decimal place, then it will be tenths. Okay? Or if the number has two decimal place, then it will be hundredths. Okay? For example of this one, if it is 0.4, then how you will write it in the word form? It will be 4. There is one decimal place, then it will be 10. You have to write 4 tenths. Okay, this thing. It will be 4 tenths. If it has one decimal place, then simply you have to write the digit, what digit is there, and then you have to just add tenths. And if the number has two decimal place, then it will comes the hundreds, like 24. See, here it is in the decimal place, there are two digits, 1, 2. So how you will write in the number form? You will write it like 20, 24. Then if it has two decimal place, then it will be hundredths. Okay. And it says if the number has three decimal place, then it will be thousands. Okay, like 0.365. Then just read 365. And how many digits are there in the decimal place? 1, 2, 3. So how you will write in the word form? We'll write simply first we have to write what is written, the number 365. 365. And which place value we have to add? It has three decimal place, so it will be thousands. Okay, always remember, if it has one decimal place, then in the place value you have to just add tenth. If it has three decimal place, then it will be hundredths. If it has three decimal place, then it will be thousands. Okay, let's take a bigger number and write down in the word form. 205.178. So how we will write in the word form? First, we will start from the whole number. What's in the whole number? It is 205. So first we will write 205. Now we will write the decimal part. Okay, we'll add and then what's in the decimal part? It is 178. Simply first we have to write the what the digit is written. 178. Now which place value we have to write it here? It has how many decimal place? 1, 2, 3. So if it has 3 decimal place, what will come? It will come thousands. So we will add here thousands. Okay, so it becomes 205 and 178 thousands. Hope it is clear to everyone how to write the decimal in the word form, and always remember that if it has one decimal place, then it will be tenth. If it has two decimal place, then it will be hundredth, and if it has three decimal place, then it will be thousands. Okay, I hope it's clear to everyone. So till now we covered decimal. We learned what is decimal. So what is decimal? Decimal is a way of writing the numbers by using decimal point to separate the whole numbers from its fractional part. And where the whole number will be written and where the fractional part will be written, the whole number should be written on the left side of the decimal point, and the fractional part should be written on the right side of the decimal point. Okay, this is the decimal point. Okay, then we learned about the place value of decimal. Then to find out the place value of decimal, what we learned the decimal place value chart, that after the decimal point it comes tenths, hundredths, thousand. It start with the tens, and before the decimal point is the whole numbers. It will go like ones, tens, hundred, thousand. In the decimal place value chart, it will go from left to right, like tens, and it will not start with ones, it will start with tens. And always remember the see the spelling difference. It is tens here, and it is tens here. THS is added to it. So it will become tens, hundreds, and thousand. Then once we learn the place value chart, then we understand how to find the place value of the decimal. In which place it is, like here it is 4 is in the tens place. So what will the place value of 4? The place value of 4 will be tens. The place value of 7 will be hundreds, and the place value of 8 will be thousands. Okay. Then we learn how to express the decimal in the word form, or you can say how to write the decimal in the word form. Okay. So what we covered today in the decimal, we covered the what is decimal, the place value of decimal, and the decimal expressed in word form. See you in the next video with the extended form and the rounding of decimal. Till then, keep practicing. And if you have not subscribed my channel, please like and subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye.